Hello again, everybody, and welcome back. I'm Mr. Richard, and today is day 17. And the song of the day, the song for today, is titled The Wedding, and that's by David Bowie. Check it out. This is the first song on our list that is instrumental. And it's an instrumental only in the respect that there's four words in the whole song, and at the very end it's kind of this ethereal thing going on, and it's playing at the very end. It's like, I believe in magic. Yeah, four words. So with that being said, I'll take you back to when I first heard this song. Okay, and we're going to go back to 1993. But before we go back to 1993, I wore appropriate wedding attire just for this song because that's how much I really, really like this song. Now, it's hot and I'm sitting in the corner over here. I feel like I'm on timeout. So I'm about to take my jacket off. And then we can go from there. No, don't throw any dollars. No, it's okay. It's just going to be the jacket. All right, so we're going back to 1993. I'm out in LA working at the record store, and every Tuesday is new release day. So we got CDs, cassettes coming in, brand new stuff coming in, hot off the presses. We got movie rental releases, because back then when movies came out, they were on VHS and were like fucking $92 to buy. So anyway, day comes. We get the box, open it, and my boss, he's like excited. He's like, oh, it's a new David Bowie album. Oh, we got to put it on. The way we go about putting stuff on a playlist, on an in-store playlist at the time, was you either got a free one from the record label, or you took one and opened it and then listed it as damaged. Kind of sounds wrong. Anyway, you listed it as damaged. You held on to it. It wasn't damaged. You kept it in the store, but you were able to take it out of stock so you can get a replacement. Anyway, so with all that being said, boss is so excited. Gets it. He opens it, puts it down in the CD player that we have for the in-store, and starts playing it. This is the first track on the album. Starts playing, and I'm like, wow, this is actually pretty good. It's weird that it's kind of instrumental. Cool. And then the next thing I know, my boss says, skip that one. Yeah, next one, skip that one. I'm looking around. There's like 3 people in the store. Nobody cares. Skip that one. Yeah, skip that one. Goes to the whole fucking CD, and then he's like, it's not that great. And I'm like, huh, there was some good stuff. So what do? I go and I buy it. So I bought it, took it home, listened to it. I'm like, man, this is really good. I love this stuff. The whole album. And there's a rarity in my world when an album comes out and you put it on and there's more than 1 or 2 songs that you're like, man, this is just the greatest thing ever. I mean, from the beginning of this CD to the end of this CD, I listened to it. And I could listen to it without any problem. So what I start doing is I start getting it in heavy rotation in the store, playing it every couple hours, making sure I hear it a few times a day, really loving it. My coworker, Carlos, he was up at the front. So big Mexican guy. Well, you might ask, why do we have a big Mexican guy up at the front instead of a sexy Soul Train dancer girl? We put her in the back. Well, we had a lot of people that come into our store and just grab a bunch of CDs and run out. And I go running after them. Carlos go running after them. We beat them up and get our stuff back. And at the end of the day, she wasn't going to be doing nothing because she's over there. Oh, I'm going to break a nail. Oh, I'm so sexy, huh? Did you watch me on TV last night? Whatever. Anyway, so me and Carlos is up at the front, and we're always just kind of hanging out, doing stuff. Carlos is the kind of guy that would just talk to anybody, kind of like me, except he has no filter. Worse than me, has no filter. And he doesn't have any issues with asking you questions straight out. He has no shame. And so he would just basically talk to people. Now, if you've ever seen the TV show, The Shield, Takes place in the area where I grew up in the area where this flashback is taking place. So the guy that the TV show is based on came to our store one day. And he comes in there, and, he looks just like the guy from The Shield, because that is the guy from The Shield. Anyway, he comes in, parks his, undercover cop car right in front of the door. And I'm like, who is this guy? Comes in, he buys a CD, starts talking to Carlos, blah, 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 whatever. They go outside. And Carlos was applying for the LAPD Academy. He was going to become a police officer. And the door is open, and I can hear them talking. And I hear the guy, and he's like, oh no, it's totally bulletproof. Here, go check it out. And I look, and he pulls out a gun and hands it to Carlos. Fucking Carlos. And I'm like, what the hell are they doing? Carlos like, pat, pat, pat. Oh, this is awesome. I'm like, you fucking kidding me? You can't do that. That was before even the riots. When the Rodney King riots happened, Carlos came to work, his brother came to work, and they both had guns. Now, they were rioting and looting down in South Central, and we were, down on Vermont, closer to Hollywood. Well, we didn't think anything was going to happen, but, we talked to our district managers. They said, yeah, just keep the gates closed and the windows closed, all the blinds closed, and, just kind of watch who you let in throughout the day. And we're like, okay, yeah, whatever. And the phone was ringing off the hook. We was getting threats. They was going to come burn us down. They was going to steal all the CDs, whatever. And I'm looking at Carlos. He's like, well, my dead body, fuck it. I'm strapped. And he pulls out his 2 guns. I'm like, seriously? And then my boss walks in, and he's got his 38, and he's like, yeah, I'm ready. And we're like, I guess everybody's got a gun but me. Carlos' brother had his little 22. And we're laughing because Carlos goes outside. He's like, you can't do anything with this. Pat, 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 and starts shooting it in the air. I'm like, dude, there's a school right there. I need to hear some more of this wedding song that just calm my nerves and mellow, relax me. Oh, man. That was Carlos. And that was the time period when this song came out. So you had all this civil unrest going on. You had all these, Rampart Division scandals. You had the riots. You had all this stuff in this few years right around the time when this album was released. And this was kind of like a nice getaway from the reality that was going on in our world at the time. If you like, you can actually find a version of this song, because it's on the album, find a version of this song that has the words in it. I think it's track 11. And it has the words to it. And it's kind of a nice little happy song. And I like both songs. I like the instrumental a lot better. And that's all I have to say today. As always, don't forget to subscribe to my channel and share it with your friends. And I think tomorrow, or not tomorrow, I think the next song it's going to be a good one. And I guarantee you have never heard this song before. Because I know all 10 of my subscribers. Yeah, you know what? So I was all happy last week, and I'm like, yeah, I got 11 subscribers. Woo! And I went and looked, I got 10 subscribers now. Somebody fucking dumped me. Really? On the wedding song day, somebody, dumped me. Yeah, whatever. My food dog will go after him. Y'all can see what's going on.
You're so negative and a hater.